Great morning, this is Andrew Lim inviting you to go out on a limb. So it's supposed to be raining and cloudy all day here in Santa Fe, but the sun came out. So this is great. I'm going to check out a popular cafe, a pastry and cafe place called Dolina. It's popular among the tourists and the locals. So come check it out with me. Hopefully I get a table. If not, I'll just grab some pastries to go.
Folks, before we start, kindly hit the subscribe button and the notify button for new contents that I upload weekly. Thank you. As I was approaching Dolina, I could already smell the pastry baking away. The smell was so inviting, and of course, disappointment was waiting for me when I got to the door and realized that all the pastry was gone. I mean, after all, they started selling at 7 in the morning, so I was not surprised. But anyways, I sat down for brunch. The wait was only like 10 minutes, and the brunch menu is interesting. I mean, it's a mix of, Southwestern, Mexican, Polish even, as well as standard brunch dishes. The ambience is comfy, modern, chic with wooden benches. There's indoor dining area as well as outdoor dining area for those who prefer to dine al fresco or for those who are still not comfortable dining indoor.
Guys, it's really busy here, so the food takes 40 minutes to arrive. At least they actually warn you before you order. And a lot of things are actually not available. It's good though. I mean, the restaurant needs the business, and this Memorial Weekend shows that people are ready to travel, vaccinated people, and they're back.
The wait for the food is actually not too bad. It took 25 minutes to get my food. I actually went with their tuna conserva sandwich, consisting of the house poached albacore tuna. Yeah, they poach it in-house, not from the can. In olive oil, capers, pesto, heirloom tomatoes, as well as pickled red onion on a really crispy ciabatta bread, which I love, and also a side of greens. It's really good. Another eating spot that's really popular with the locals and tourists as well, that's located in the old district, is El Cajon Taqueria and Grill. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. So when you walk in, I think it's really interesting because it's on the left hand side of the dining room. It's really bright. On the right hand side, it's really dark. That's where the bar area is. So usually there's tables on the left hand side, and the bar, if you want to sit at the bar, that's on the right hand side. Since I was dining for one, I chose the bar, sat down, really parched, so decided to go with their aguas fresca, which is cantaloupe flavored, really refreshing. With the meal, I decided to go with their special, which is the mole enchilada with chicken. Unfortunately, they should have used pulled pork instead of chicken. I think the mole sauce is fantastic, enchilada's great, but chicken breast just does not do it for me. I think pulled pork's better. And it's really hilarious that the bartender told me that their clientele, mostly gringos, do not go for pork, and hence they use chicken breast instead. So the locals and actually some tourists also check out this farmers market that is of a decent size, that's located by the rail yard. It's actually held every Tuesday and Saturdays. Of course, with any farmers market, you get the local produce, you get plants, you get some of the Native American products as well, interestingly, like herbs, and of course you have food like sausages as well, and flowers, interesting floral arrangement. And since this is the Southwest, you have colored corns as well. And with the farmers market, there's also an indoor portion. It's located in a warehouse with the vendors pretty spaced out, so it's COVID friendly, and there's still people walking around in masks, and some actually are not in masks. But interestingly, the vendor that has a line is really the only vendor that sells crispy spring rolls and egg rolls. Never underestimate Asian foods that's fried. Because this is artsy Santa Fe, across from the farmers market, next to the railroad track, you have an artist market as well. So this is where you can get all the artists displaying their work. I just love it. I mean, it's like, farmers market, but for arts. So take a stroll here if you like after buying your produce, because this is a really popular artist market as well. So there you have it, a glimpse of what the locals and tourists do in Santa Fe. It's a really enchanting city, I have to say. I'm really glad I came here. This is definitely one for the books.